Hey everyone, a couple new cars this week. First up, in the theme of kind of fast-ish SUVs, we have the Porsche Cayenne Turbo Coupe. The Coupe, again, is this phase of slanting the roof back to make it a little swoopier, but at the expense of practicality, which I thought was the whole point of an SUV, but I digress. This is Norev. This is non-opening diecast, which it is what it is. You know, we're kind of unhappy with resin, but here we are allowing and buying non-opening diecast, which I guess really what's the point? I mean, it's a lower price point, but this is still a $129 retailing car. I did get this on sale recently at Mint Models. It might still be on sale there for about $60, $70 shipped. That price, I'm not too mad at it. I think the only other people that might make this in scale is Spark for substantially more money, and that's closed resin, so not really an improvement. All black, decent paint quality. You do have sealed grills. You've got simulated carbon fiber that's pretty convincing and has a little bit of texture to it, which I appreciate. Interior just blacked out. Can't really make out too much. I don't think it has carpeting from what I can tell. Wheels and tires seem to be decent. I don't think it's a, limited number of production. Nothing too interesting on the bottom. So I mean, yeah, it's diecast, but it's not really any more detailed than sealed resin. You do have a nice window box from Norev. Norev has been killing it lately. They have been doing some very nice opening diecast. This just happens to not be one of them. Up next is a JDM Subaru Forester STI. Pretty neat spec that we did not get in the US. I think the highest performing Forester we got was the XT. So this had a 2-liter turbo. I think the EJ20 is what they had. In America we always got the 2.5 liter, but in Japan they always do a 2-liter turbo for about 280 horsepower. Part of the kind of gentleman's agreement. Very few cars, almost no cars really had more than 280 horsepower for a long time, it seemed. So this is by DNA Collectibles, which, as you know, is no longer with us. The factory that made for DNA Collectibles is still in business, and they are still making cars, and I think they're going to make under their own brand called Rad Scale. So you'll see some DNA releases with new packaging coming up, but this is classic DNA. So, good paint, a little bit of window wobbles, but nothing too bad. No one else makes this, so, you're happy to have sealed resin versus no model. I am light on Japanese cars, so it's good to have something like this subject matter. You've got proper open mesh. All the badging and labeling is very good. The interior detail, from what you can make out from the tinted windows, is good. You can spot the manual transmission. It's pretty neat to have a smallish SUV with decent power and a manual. Good wheels and tires. Overall, just a good-looking replica. This is car number 112 out of 199. This was on sale at one of the German sites like Model Car World for about $100 shipped. That price I'm not mad at compared to the $200 retail. You've got the updated DNA window box as opposed to the microfiber satchel that the early cars were shipped in. So again, pretty nice piece. Just a couple updates. I will be shooting in 4K starting next week, and I'm working on some pretty cool changes to the collection and how everything's featured for my annual collection video. That'll be out probably within a month, so surprises are coming. So keep an eye out for that. Everyone have a good one. Please like and subscribe.